Are you making self-care a priority? Kimberly Wiggins here with my blog post about self-care. So, anytime I have a guest on my podcast that talks about wellness and just overall health, I can't really resist the opportunity to talk about good self-care. Shoot me. Because why shouldn't I? I mean, don't we all need reminders about taking good care of ourselves, especially as busy women entrepreneurs? So why not? So um, I spoke with someone recently on a podcast interview that talked about how they include about 10 minutes every morning of self care into their daily routine. I thought that was just a phenomenal idea because if we don't schedule it, sometimes it just won't get addressed or we won't pay it any attention. And remember, one of my favorite mottos is what we focus on grows. So good self-care should definitely always be a focus. Don't you agree? So me and my guest this week talked about it on the podcast. We talked about total wellness. Miss Marlisa Brown, she is a registered dietitian, and she gave us a lot of information about things we could do for good self-care with regard to some deadly diseases. So, do you want a self-care tip? Here you go. So when you're having a bad day or you're feeling down, the best way that I have found to increase my energy and my happiness is to exercise. It's like a 2 for 1. Because and this is scientifically proven that there's a strong link between exercise and an improvement in mood and well-being. You don't believe me? Test it out yourself. I do it all the time, but if you don't believe me, go for a 30-minute walk. And if you're feeling depressed and a little bit unhappy, you notice that as you start to walk, the more you walk, the more your mood starts to change. And when you get back from your walk, you may notice that you're feeling a little bit lighter and a little bit happier, and your energy level is up. So this increase in happiness, like I said, it is a scientifically proven thing. It's caused by 2 different mechanisms in your body. First, that level of exercise, just that 30-minute walk, will cause the release of the brain chemicals like endorphins and other mood enhancers. So you begin to feel better. And that is clinically proven. And though that release happens a few minutes after you start walking, and it lasts for about a good 12 hours afterwards. And then the second part of that is exercise also helps reduce the level of stress hormones in your body. Um, the stress hormone cortisol and adrenaline. And so this means that you're instantly feeling less stress. So it's kind of like a 2 for 1, once again, and it has a powerful effect on how you feel. Something as simple as a brisk walk can help you feel better almost immediately. So I can think that this is one area where we can definitely work on. This week I've been talking about, in addition to having that podcast guest, which fell right in line with, I'm running a 10-day challenge in my Facebook group where I'm talking about small moves and how to make small moves in your business for big wins. And we're tweaking just little small things like our about page and building relationships and making offers. So we're doing all that in the Facebook group this week. But it's also stretching you. And we need that every now and then. We need to be stretched. So we have been talking about all of these things over the past couple of weeks, being able to stretch yourself in different ways, personally and professionally. And so this practicing good self-care, and that one tip I gave you, is a good thing that you can do for your personal growth, to stretch yourself outside the box. Now, for professional growth, I've got some other things for you. You know I do. So I have got the Stretch Yourself Challenge. It's in its 10th year. My good friend and mentor, Kelly McCausey, is running that. And you will find a link in the blog for the Stretch Yourself Challenge. And also, I have a Rise and Grind accountability program. It's radical accountability at that. And that is on sale through the end of August, where you can work with me for 30 days of radical accountability. Not only are we going to just hold you accountable to the things that you want to get done in your project, but we're going to dig deep and find out what's holding you back from accomplishing those things. Won't that be nice? That's on sale for $47 through the end of August. You find the link for that in the blog as well. All right. Have a wonderful day, and until next time, toodles. I'll see you soon.